Hello everyone, welcome to Bracton Academy, 视界瞭望所. I am Jeremy Huang, a U.S. licensed optometrist. Propagating light waves can be characterized by its wavelength and frequency. These values are measured in nanometers, with wavelength being inversely proportional with frequency, so as one goes up, the other goes down. Furthermore, frequency is directly related to the energy, and the emission of these high-frequency, low-wavelength light waves can be detrimental to certain health processes. Therefore, it is very important to block out certain ranges of light by utilizing tools and devices that can manage these incoming wavelengths. Throughout a normal day, we are exposed to various wavelengths of light. To safeguard our eyesight, it is essential to comprehend which one of these are harmful light rays and which exist in daily life, and the ways to protect them. Although our vision does not perceive certain ultraviolet light waves, our eyes absorb it, and the effects that it can have can be very harmful. The three types of ultraviolet light are UVA, 400 to 320 nanometers, UVB, 320 to 290 nanometers, and UVC, 290 to 10 nanometers. Around 5% of the solar radiation reaching the Earth is UV light. Furthermore, of this 5%, approximately 90% is UVA and 10% UVB. UVC is absorbed by our ozone layer. Studies have shown that prolonged exposure to these ultraviolet light rays can cause diseases such as cataracts and pterygium. To protect against ultraviolet light, optical devices such as sunglasses, coated lens, or tinted contact lenses can protect us. Besides ultraviolet light, it is crucial to be mindful of wavelengths that make up the visible light. The highest frequency light in that range belongs to blue light, and prolonged exposure to blue light from digital screens and LED use may interfere with certain circadian rhythms and our sleep patterns. To reduce these effects, an option is to have wavelength management spectacles or contact lenses that block blue light. These lenses will specifically block these portions of the visible light spectrum. In addition to using sunglasses and other wavelength management devices, it is recommended to be proactive in good vision habits. Things such as regular breaks, maintaining adequate lighting, and proper working distance are all helpful habits to have. Given that electronic devices are in our normal modern life use, we want to make sure we practice these good habits. So what about cataracts, photokeratitis, and pterygium due to ultraviolet light? Let's go ahead and take a closer look at these. Ultraviolet light, especially UVA and UVB, can induce earlier-aged cortical cataracts to the lens of our eye, which can negatively impact vision. It is important to wear sunglasses and take measures to decrease this transmission of harmful ultraviolet light. Photokeratitis, also known as ultraviolet keratitis, is eye damage to the cornea, the front surface of our eye, which can develop with unprotected exposure of UV rays in the cases of intensified reflection from the sun, welding arcs, and laboratory germicidal UV lamps. This concentrated UV light is akin to a sunburn, but on our eyes, and can cause corneal epithelial damage and very severe pain due to exposed sensitive corneal nerves. A pterygium is a raised and fleshy growth on the white of our eye, the conjunctiva, extending into the cornea. Long-term unprotected exposure to ultraviolet light is a large factor in developing this disease. The eye under a pterygium can become more red and more sensitive to dryness. Also, as the pterygium grows, vision will also be affected. Moving past the UV spectrum and into the visible light spectrum, we want to talk about how it may not be the most beneficial to completely block all of those visible light wavelengths. Selective protection is essential, as in our visible light spectrum, for instance, in that green-blue zone, that plays a really big role in regulating our body's own circadian rhythm. Therefore, most of this specific wavelength should be allowed through. We want to place close attention to choosing an anti-blue light or blue blocker lens to look into which wavelengths it does block, to strike a balance between eye protection and practical life needs. Overall, eye health and vision are very precious scents to have, so let's all work together and manage and protect ourselves from any harmful rays and safeguard our vision. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.